Am I going now?
You're
Sorry.
ready to go.
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Stop there, no, you're not.
How did I get that wrong?
I did. Now you're ready to go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final episode of this season of Someone Else's Story. As our grand finale, I am so excited to be taking a little trip down memory lane with my old dance partner, Sinead Scantlebury. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, look, they've still got it.
You also did this at my 18th birthday party. I was very super sweet 16.
They loved it.
So I was doing an Amdram show with a lovely girl who asked me if I wanted to be her Latin and boring partner. We had to do a bit of a waltz together. She was the one that got me into classes. Then we decided to stop dancing together after a year, maybe two. And that's when I met the lovely Sinead. When did you start?
I started when I was 3 years old. Yeah. I don't know how, my mum just put me in and I loved it ever since. Didn't stop.
And you just carried on?
Yeah, just carried on.
And then we danced together for a couple of years?
I would like to say maybe 3.
Yeah?
Yeah, about 3 years of dance for.
I had a great time. So, whilst I was dancing with my previous partner, I'd seen Sinead at dance competitions. She always had incredible dresses on, was always an incredible dancer. I think we danced socially. I think there was like, they would put on like...
Group classes.
Yeah, and that kind of stuff. Kind of after competitions. I think it was at Blackpool. We did we did a cheeky jive or something. Had a lovely time.
Yeah. And it was like, I went to Martin, I was like, speak to Sam. He was like, why don't you go and speak to Sam? I was like, okay, I'll go and speak to Sam. And then
I'm so happy you did.
I had to.
It was weird as well because as a boy in the Latin and boring world, you're kind of, I wasn't very good, but like you're kind of
needed.
hot property a little bit. So I was quite lucky that when I stopped dancing with my previous partner, it was like a couple of weeks. It's like relationships. You're like, I need a couple of weeks, and then conversation started happening. It's quite tactical in a weird way. But,
it is. It's very tactical dancing.
Yeah. I stopped first because I had to make a decision. It wasn't really a decision. I think I always knew I wanted to go into musical theatre, and I got my place at drama school. And I went and stayed in Guildford, so that was the end of our classes together. And you kept going.
I kept going for a number amount of years, I think. I only stopped when I was 27. Yeah, about 27.
And that was
competing.
Yeah.
Social dancing I still kept up for, I'd say, a year afterwards, but 27 was the age I completely stopped competing.
Important to note you did give birth during that time.
Yeah, I did.
And you decided to go back to classes 8 weeks afterwards.
Yeah, I had a C-section. That's why I went back 8 weeks, otherwise I would have gone back sooner.
Yeah.
But I wasn't obviously allowed to dance any sooner than 8 weeks, so yeah. And I've enjoyed it, definitely.
I have a YouTube channel. Hey! No, I do, but I also am an actor. Yeah, I feel like I can say that even though I'm not employed at the moment, so I will. I'm an actor. Sinead, what do you do?
I currently work for an estate agency. I'm a regional senior administrator. But that's my life now.
Such a grown up.
I know.
Okay, we ready? We ready? It's happening. Look at you!
Oh my god.
I mean, you were a stunning dancer, but you also always had incredible costumes. Here he comes. Oh! Oh, go on. Yes!
Are we going to be able to do that?
No.
Oh my god. I love that bit. That was my favourite part. Look at you, Sam. You're on fire.
It, no.
Look at them legs.
Oh!
That was
We did that.
How did we do that?
It ain't gonna happen again.
I would have to say, by far my favourite memory was when we did our show, because literally I felt like we were celebrities. Like we stole that show. It was all about us. We only did one main number at the end, but that was it. No one remembered anything else about the show. It was just us.
They didn't remember their 2-year-old who'd been tap dancing.
No, it was all about us, and I loved that.
That was like our last show. That was like our last
Our
performance.
last ever performance together. We didn't
That
meet
was-
after that.
That was really fun. For me, in terms of favourite memory, I remember laughing so hard, like
We
in
did
every
have fun.
practice session, and they were always, for some reason, felt insanely late at night, and like we'd sweat so hard, like I knew I had school the next day, but
It didn't matter, did it?
no, and I just remember it being so much fun, and yeah, and just kind of finishing, being exhausted from laughing and working really hard.
And being
Shower
very sweaty.
bed. Yeah.
Always being very sweaty and very close.
Yeah,
With the
I was used to
sweat.
wear like layers though. I was like, why?
It
was just the
It was,
image.
at the time, that was cool.
That was your dance. Yeah, it is full of good memories for me. Our time dancing together. I feel like I've got the wrong foot. I don't know why. It's definitely this way. One.
No, it's not right. It's a funny kick. Oh, 2 kicks.
I think so. 1, 2, 3. Will change.
Wait.
Wait.
I would say dance taught me passion, understanding, communication, happiness, fulfillment. I could go on. People think dancing is just dancing. It's not when it's your...
It's so much more.
When it's your passion and you enjoy it and you eat, sleep, breathe it.
Yeah.
It's more than just dancing. You feel it in your body. It's what I do anyway.
Yeah.
That's how I think I've stayed in the ballroom Latin world for so long.
Yeah.
It wasn't a chore for me. It wasn't my mum and dad making me go to dancing. It was me wanting to go to dancing every moment I could.
Yeah.
There wasn't a time that I didn't want to go to dancing. Even now, it's just that I'm not able to as an adult.
Yeah.
You know, when you have responsibilities. But I would say dancing taught me almost everything
All of that.
everything that I am today.
I think my ongoing thing is still is those moments when you're exhausted and you have to dig really deep, and whether that's in a competition, whether that's in a class. Like I remember us doing some crazy Latin American competition where we had to do all 5 Latin dances back to back, and
they're 2.5 minutes long, right?
Yeah, and the adjudicators were like, and we're going to take a big pause here, so everyone's going to clap and scream to give you time to catch your breath, and everyone's like, come on, and and
you really got to have. I think you do have to love something about dancing to give it your all. It's not half-hearted.
No.
Sport, I don't think. You really have to give it all or nothing.
No, not at all. I also think I have a thing about respect for technique. That's a really
that's a big thing.
specific dancer term. But I learnt through Latin and ballroom, as opposed to any other type of dancing, there's lots of things about my body that mean I'm technically not very good, and I have to work a little bit harder. Like I'm very flat-footed, so it was attention to those details that I hadn't had any formal training in before. When now, even though my technique isn't great, actually it's probably just getting worse. I have an attention about it, and I have.
You're aware of it.
And a language that I kind of understand what people mean when they're like go through your feet and go, use the ankles, stretch the ankles.
Oh, I'm too rusty. This is not good. What happened after that?
I think it's rock back. Or no, what? So 3.
Yes.
Stationary, open,
Yes.
open, 10.